We are live.
We're live. Hello.
Hello. Yes. How are we? I feel as if I am asleep. I woke up. My parents woke me up. You mean? And I literally got out of bed at like 50. So.
And I've been running around all day, and I made us late because I was like, "Can I just have to go to the bathroom before we start." I haven't been all day, and I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah. Mm. I definitely just came from the bathroom.
I feel like we haven't done this for a really long time, but it's only been a week.
Yeah. Yes. It is. It's been one more. Oh gosh. It's been one more day than normal.
Yeah.
Background. There we go.
Yeah. One more day than normal. Ooh, I like that color.
Yeah, I feel like it matches the cover of the book. And then I'm going to make this banner yellow. I don't know why this reset. Like, the thing reset. No. Like, I'm going to make it, like, a nice, like...
How are you making these all the... I feel like when I do mine, I know that I set colors when I first started on StreamYard, but I was going to try to change the colors the other day, and I couldn't figure out how to do it. So I see you're just, like, flipping through them.
I go to style. So if you go to media assistant, there is... The colors is, for me, is a square with, like, pink, black, like a color, black, white, dark, that color. And then you scroll through and you, like, pick, like, teal. Like, you scroll through, like a bar of, like, red to red, right? Like a rainbow. And then it comes up the square with that color. And then it goes lighter and darker and deeper and stuff like that. And then media access, I just click on background.
Style settings or something like that?
Style, yes. It's style.
Okay. You do it right now, yours, but I will look when I go on and see if I can figure it out on mine.
Yes, I will help you.
I like this color in the background.
Yes, for sure, yeah. And I've never had the opportunity to use this background because it was like, this one doesn't look that interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah. But I definitely, but it fits. It literally is exactly the book cover.
I feel very good about it.
Yes. Okay. Let's see who is here. Hey, Mika.
Yoo-hoo. Hey, Mika.
Yes. How are you doing? How have you been doing this weekend? We were saying that is that before we went live that it's a little longer than normal. I don't know if we said that while we were live. Never mind.
I don't either. It seems longer than normal. Yeah, I can't remember what we said before live and after live. So it's already that kind of a day.
Yeah,
I didn't say 5 minutes ago. I don't know.
I woke up. I went to sleep at like 5 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
And I totally forgot sprints were happening until like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like, tomorrow I can sleep in because my doctor's appointment's at 4. And then I'm like, oh no. And I didn't even tell my family to wake me up. So I messaged my mom like in the middle of the night, like, tomorrow wake me up. And then my brother was awake. So I was like, wake me up tomorrow. So
I mean, it is a little bit weird. Like, I keep getting, because it's usually Monday and Wednesday, and then this month we're doing Tuesday and Wednesday. I feel like I'm confused about what day it is all day today because I knew we had sprints, and I was like, oh, it must be Wednesday. I must be hosting. And then I was like, oh, no, it isn't. No.
Yeah.
I almost went to the wrong meeting this morning because I thought it was Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a meeting today at 10:30, another meeting tomorrow at 10:30 with like 2 different people. Yeah. So I was like getting ready to click to go into the one on Wednesday. And I was like, wait a minute, why didn't I go to the one on Tuesday?
Yeah. It is Tuesday. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It freaked me out. I thought I missed it.
Yeah. And I feel like, am I scheduling this? Because I scheduled it last night. I'm like,
oh,
did I schedule this morning the wrong day? I'm like, is it going to be have I scheduled this for some random day, or is this the actual sprint date? I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
But, and honestly, when I joined the live, and I was like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be, like, if anyone's coming today, I don't know what's happening. And then I saw Mika, I'm like, okay, I'm not, it's not like, I don't know, next Thursday or something.
No, today. It's now.
It's now. Yay, okay. Hi, Casey.
Hey,
How
Casey.
you doing? What's going on? I'm excited to be reading this book. Will you be reading it with us today, or will you be like, do you have something going on today where you won't be able to read the chapters with us? Let us know. Ooh, I didn't mean to put a thumbs up, but thumbs up, yes. Saying hi. Grace Adams. Hello. Good
Hey,
afternoon.
Grace.
Switching off between just I'm sorry. I just woke up. Sorry. Just last night and Power Play and Straight A's. 98% into one and 14% into the other. Okay, so one is
How are you reading two books at the same time? You guys can do this, and I
last
can't
night.
do it.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Really? You still can't do that?
I can't do it. I have a very hard time even doing this one and reading another book while we're doing this Treehouse thing.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
We haven't talked about this in such a long time, but it is something that I am surprised. Like I'm reading this book, and then I'm reading two Nora Roberts books. So I'm reading.
Why do you read more than one book at a time? Why not just read one Nora Roberts book and finish it, and then read the next one?
I guess right now, because I'm super slow reader, so I have one. So I have this book because we're reading it, and then I have the Nora Roberts book. I started as my first book of the year, and then I'm taking forever with it. And then I wanted to read something with my eyes, like physically.
You know why you're taking forever with it? Because you've got 17 other books that you're reading at the same time.
No, that's actually not why at all. Because
No?
I only read. I'm reading a physical book right now as well with my eyes, and
you never do that.
I never do that. It's actually like it's not even an ebook. It's just like a physical copy right here.
Oh yeah, you never do that.
I am only reading it really when I go to bed and when I'm at appointments. So all day, every day, I have the other book, which I have not been reading. So that's why I have so many books. The two Noras going, because yeah, I don't know, but here we are. I'm just surprised that you don't still. Saying hi to Grace. Saying hi to Casey and Grace. Yes, I believe Casey is the name here. Oh, my comments are okay. So close on the spelling, Mika. Casey. Kayce.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Which is also not Kelsey, which is what I always want to say.
Yeah.
It's good. So now I can see it. So in my brain, I'm like, Kayce. Casey. It's Casey.
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's not an L in there at all. Casey.
No, not. I'm excited. Yes, I will be reading with it.
Oh, good.
Awesome. Yes. I'm reading about 20 plus books right now. I got issues.
I don't know how you all do that.
Yeah.
It's a little bit impressive that you can keep all the stories straight.
I guess I've never had a problem. I've never had a problem keeping the story straight, ever. Cozy Mysteries.
And they're all the same, the Cozy Mysteries, and you still can keep them straight. Okay, that's an exaggeration. They're not all the same. But
because Cozy Mysteries are the only thing I can't read at the same time.
Oh, because you forget like which book are they doing? Is this happening in? Which book is that happening in? Yeah. Yeah, that's why I would be with every book.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I feel like
I could read fiction and nonfiction at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
But I couldn't read two novels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I've just never, even with TV shows, I've never really had a hard time separating them. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I'm not trying to delete that comment. I've been reading like that for about 20 years. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's doing it. All the kids are doing it these days, except me.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Everyone, everybody I talk to. Okay, one audio, one fit. That sort of makes sense. Yeah. Like that I might be able to keep both of those separate in my head. To the extent that I can keep any audiobook in my head at all. That's my problem with the audio.
That's
I
gonna be a
just,
struggle. Yeah.
my mind wanders and I have no idea what's going on in the book.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially if you take long breaks in between the book, it might even be harder because like you don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Like even now with this book, I feel like it's only been a week and I'm like, where are we in this book? What has happened?
So
We need a recap.
yes. So for Grace, by the way, there's going to be spoilers today.
Oh yes.
Lots of discussing spoilers. We're going to read chapters and we're going to come back and we're going to discuss what happened in those chapters. Very spoiler heavy. And we're going to talk about the book before we even start getting into chapter. I don't know what chapter we're on. So yes.
Grace, have you read this book before?
Good question. Yes. Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney.
Because if you haven't read it before, so far, I'm 100% recommending it.
Yes, for sure.
Love it.
Yeah. And then the other Alice Feeney we read. Alice Feeney is our author.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. We read her book last month. So
and then we were like,
we're obsessed.
Another one. It wasn't even like a thing for like we didn't know. I can't remember who said maybe we should just do another Alice Feeney, and everybody was like, yes, that's what we're doing. Okay.
Yeah. Like it was Mika and Casey, because Mika was like, I'm cool with that, but Casey was like, I'm gonna read Daisy Darker, and we were like,
yeah,
okay, we'll read it with you. Like we were like, yeah.
All right, I'm glad we're doing this. All right, we're not very far though. Chapter 2.
Casey went back and read the poem again. So here's where we are in the book. So Daisy is on a kind of like remote island for her grandmother's 80th birthday, where her grandmother thinks she's going to die. The will was read, and people are not exactly happy with what they received. The grandmother is now dead. It could be murder. It could be just a fall. And we are, as a book club, we are suspecting that Daisy is not alive. Daisy is a ghost. Yeah, we're thinking she's a ghost, and oh my gosh, I just can't. I need to I love this.
Yeah, I'm a little bit like, okay, where are we going now? So what did you glean anything else from the poem?
Yes,
Casey?
let us know, Casey, because
was there any more little like clues or anything about, like, we don't really even know who wrote the poem. We think it was Grandma, right? But it could have been the murderer or someone else, some random person.
Yeah. And there was not a dig at Lily. Right. The poem didn't have a dig at Lily. If I remember correctly. Could be totally wrong though. Or who was their character that was not being called out in the poem? Maybe we could suspect wrote the poem.
I feel like Daisy wasn't being called out in the poem. Or at least in the first poem. Because it was all like Daisy Darker's father, Daisy Darker's sister. What? And then there was nothing about Daisy Darker.
Connor wasn't being called out in the poem.
Connor wasn't called out.
Yeah. So Casey's thinking that the grandmom didn't write the poem.
Didn't write it. Oh, you think it's the murderer?
Now, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it, because it's like, was she there because she was holding chocolate on it? Maybe not. But like, would she be practicing her practicing her book on this whiteboard? Or and also like, it's very like specific. Like, that's not something you'd put in a children's book. Like, the poem is not, in my opinion, a children's book.
No.
Poem, right? It's an adult. It's more very adult.
Calling people out, yeah.
Yeah. And so I feel like that has to mean that it wasn't, because she already called people out. She already did that. She already said, you're a drunk, you're a failure, you're a bad mom, you don't have love in your life. You whatever, you're dead. You know what I mean? So it's like, she already did that. Why would she do it again? So I guess it definitely makes sense that it would be something that was not written by Grandma.
Also, I'm reading it right now, and the very last stanza of it, like, no one knew who to blame when she was found with a blow to the head. So somebody, whoever wrote the poem, either knew how she was going to die or wrote it after she was already dead.
Yeah.
So it couldn't have been the grandmother because she was already dead.
Yeah. So it had to have been the murderer writing it. Damn, that's crazy. That's okay. Now Connor isn't in the poem, but part of me doesn't think Connor did it. I don't know. The other
I mean, it's
thing,
weird that he's there. Why is he there again? How did he? I know he's like a family friend, but why do
he
you think
wrote
she
it.
invited him?
He came in on a rowboat.
But why? Did he
Uh,
like why? What's he doing there? Like the others are there. I got the idea they were all there because the reading of the will and they wanted to know what they were going to get. Plus Nana's birthday.
yeah.
But why is Connor? Like Connor, is he just there for the birthday celebration? Like why did she invite Connor?
I guess there must be more of a reason than that. Like, right, there's going to be a plot twist, worst thing happening, but seems like they're really close. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But he is family, so that could be a
Yeah,
reason.
he's not family.
Yeah. And also the people writing it don't like him, right? Like the people, if the dad or the mom or one of the sisters is writing it, they really dislike Connor. So
Why? Why do they dislike Connor?
I have no clue.
Why do you
We don't
think
really
they did?
know.
Like why?
Because they were clearly very upset when he came into the house. They were very, like, the dad was upset.
I think they were scared to death.
Well, after that, when they
Like
saw
all
him,
of a sudden there's like boom, boom, boom in the middle of a storm coming in the door where they're like, what's happening right now? Some like creepy man is coming in the house. I was scared reading it.
yes, absolutely. But I think that after that they were a little bit, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they weren't upset with Connor. I don't know.
It is. Well, I guess we'll find out more about his relationship with the family, what's going on with him.
In retellings of this story, there's usually something that keeps track of the murders. I suspect the lines of the poem will get deleted or crossed out. Okay, so the Daisy Darker's father, all that kind of stuff, those are going to get removed, crossed out, or replaced with something else. That's very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Definitely a good point. Definitely a good idea. It's nice that we have you here to give us what happens normally. Wasn't he like family? He seemed like he was like family to Grandma.
Well, I also get the sense that something was going on with him and Daisy.
Yes.
There was some kind of love affair, or
Yeah,
that Daisy was pining after him. But it seems like she thinks that he was pining right back after her. I don't know.
but here's the thing. After she, if she didn't die, if her death isn't a plot twist. Right?
So it's weird though. Like now, like the more I think about it, the more maybe she's not dead because Connor didn't sleep in her bed. He slept on the sofa in her room. Whereas if
Yeah.
she wasn't like there, if she was just a spirit and Nana said, okay, you can sleep in Daisy's room, wouldn't you sleep in the bed?
But wasn't everything exactly the same?
I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe it's like, you don't want to mess it up. But also it's weird for Connor, if you're going to keep it the exact same, why let someone sleep in there? And we're going to keep it the exact same, why would Connor want to sleep in there? He said we're all adults now.
Right. You don't want to sleep in the dead girl's room, do you?
Yeah.
I would. Yeah. I'd be like, I'll take the couch down here. Thanks.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not dead.
Maybe she's not dead.
Yeah, this is true. Maybe just out of respect for her, he didn't sleep in the bed. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Definitely.
All right.
Now, here's the thing. In the next chapter, I think we might be able to have our answer if she's a ghost or not.
Okay.
If the grandmom becomes a spirit.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of hope she's
You're right.
dead.
We still have to figure out who's doing all the killing and who's going to be next.
Yeah.
All right. Who do you think is going to be next?
I hope it's Lily.
I was going to say I think it's Lily, unless she's the killer.
Lily or Dad.
I don't know if Piano Fingers has it in him to be a killer, but maybe.
Great nickname, love it. Nancy, maybe, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
they picked the mom. Yeah, maybe the mom.
I don't think
Ooh,
Rose is gonna.
I just got a cold shiver.
I
Ooh.
know. I have been like, I'm so like, I'm getting creeped out. Okay. These books are like slightly creepy, and then they go back to like not being creepy at all.
All right.
Somebody's
How many chapters should we read? What should we
let's
read?
see.
10?
Yeah. I'm just opening now, opening my Libby. Somebody's waiting for this book. They're gonna have to wait a while to get the audiobook. Sorry.
I mean, at the pace we're going.
Yeah. Where am I at? She said, Casey said
So we
chapter.
start at number 10.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the heck? I have to. Okay, hold on. This thing is. I have headphones. I got headphones over the weekend as well, so I don't have to listen to my audiobooks out loud.
Okay.
I'm excited for that. So I can move about the house. I don't have to stay in my room.
Oh.
And yeah, because the last couple months I've had to stay in my room every single break. I couldn't leave, couldn't go to the bathroom, couldn't get something to eat. But now I can.
Oh, interesting.
Which is insane. Okay. So 20 like 16 minutes ish is the
Okay.
first chapter, and then 10. Ooh, and then like 30 minutes, like 20
Ooh.
minutes, 20 to 30.
Should we do 3 chapters? 10, 11, 12?
10, 11, 12. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right. It'll be a good chunk, I think, of time, but that's good. That'll advance us, you know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's read 10, 11, and 12.
From chapter 10 through 12. Oh gosh, I fell. Okay, then comment done. There we go. Oh no, don't want to do that. Say that. There we go. Okay, here we go.
All right. 10, 11, 12. Got it.
Okay.
I'm excited.
Oh yes, which chapter are we stopping at? Yes. So we'll put the banner up. Here you go. So you're gonna read chapter 12. Don't read chapter 13.
Perfect.
Okay. Well, yes. Sorry, my phone fell. Okay. Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Happy reading. I'll see y'all in a little bit.
See you a bit.
Okay, I believe all of us are done. The 4 of us are done.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
It was not as long as I thought.
No, no.
Didn't it seem like it went really fast?
To me, it felt like it was a little bit like it wasn't as long as I thought, but it was long.
Okay.
I don't know why. But I was hoping to get some sort of confirmation that she was a ghost, but there's not.
No.
There's not been confirmation that she isn't. Now I think that the author knows that we think she's a ghost. Like I think that that's supposed to be happening, right?
I have no idea what the author thinks, but I don't feel like she told us anything in these 3 chapters.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like, okay, what's going on? Let's keep like I just want to keep going. And I'm like, I don't know here.
Yeah. I feel like we got not a good bit, but we got some stuff. So we know why Connor's part of the family. We
We know mom and dad are sleeping together.
yeah. What a weird
They are able to sleep through screaming that wakes everybody else in the house up.
now I could see why. So Daisy said the way her father and Rose were acting seemed rehearsed, right?
Right.
Um and it makes me think, what if there is something going on where this is fake, where Nana isn't dead or something like that, like her mom isn't dead. It's just like, I don't know.
I think Nana's dead. I don't know how she cannot be dead when everybody in the house saw her dead.
Yeah.
Although it did freak me out when her voice was coming from the other
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. So that's what made me think that the author is trying to make us think. Like that was supposed to be like a little like kind of confirming that, oh wait, Daisy is dead. She's about to meet a bunch of ghosts. No, it's just it's just the grandmom on the VHS tape. So I feel like we're supposed to think that that's happening.
I also wonder like who cut the rope and if there's
Yeah.
somebody else either in the house or hanging out around the house
Yeah.
because whoever went outside to cut the rope would be soaking wet.
Connor. Oh, the rope was cut before that. The rope was
Yeah,
cut
the rope
before that.
was cut before that. And now the body is gone. So I feel
Now,
like maybe there is another person.
now Lily, she went upstairs to get her daughter, to get Trixie a jumper, which seemed out of character, right? To do something kind for her daughter. Why would she go do that? Maybe she went outside.
I think she went upstairs to get herself a sweater.
Yeah. But she gave a sweater to her daughter.
Right.
Maybe she went outside, cut the rope, and got changed. I mean, I don't know how long that would take, but like maybe she did
Or do you think maybe Rose cut the rope and came back in and pretended like it was cut when she went out there?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I feel like part of me's like, is there someone else? Is there gonna be another person a part of this story? But I feel like I don't know, maybe not.
So then
What do
it
you
makes
think?
me think Rose might be the killer because she's the only one that would have, I mean, unless Connor tied up the boat and then cut the rope before he ever came in the house to begin with.
Maybe because no one else went outside. No one
No one
else.
else went outside that we know of because they weren't soaking wet. I mean,
Yeah,
is it possible somebody went outside and we're gonna find their soaking wet clothes in a minute? I don't know, maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
But it is weird that Rose was like, I was surprised that they let Rose go in
Yeah,
the because isn't it supposed to be super dangerous to be rowing a boat in a storm?
yeah, and they didn't. So they wouldn't let Connor leave. They wouldn't let Connor and Rose leave. But you'll let your daughter go out in the middle of a storm,
To row a
row across the freaking dangerous like river or whatever the hell. Like no reasonable man would do that. Like No, you're not going outside.
Weirdly,
Like,
she wants to do it.
yeah, it's like,
Either it's not that dangerous or I don't know. Or she just really needs to get out of there for some reason.
yeah. But I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I think Rose is the killer. It's interesting that you think Rose is the killer.
I don't know who the killer is. I just think Rose
Yeah,
is acting weird too. They're all acting weird.
absolutely, yeah. Now, Connor had chalk on his pants,
Yeah.
which is very strange, which is very feels like I don't know. But it feels like it's supposed to be something. I don't know if it's actually going to be something.
Yeah, I don't think Connor did it. I could be wrong.
Yeah. No.
I think that's like a red herring, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Maybe the dad did it while he was like on his journey. Because on
Or
his journey,
Nancy, the mom was being weird.
yeah. But I feel like she's being weird as normal. Like she's not like as she's been being so strange this whole entire book so far.
They're all really pretty rude.
Yeah. Yeah. But I feel like the dad has to walk into the kitchen where the mom is, where his mom is, and then up the stairs, right? So it's like maybe he why am I yawning? Sorry. Maybe he walked into the kitchen, murdered his mother, and then went upstairs. Because his theory was it bashed somebody on the head.
Right. You're right. And then he wrote the poem in her fake handwriting.
Yeah, I mean that is his mother's handwriting.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What if Daisy's the killer? Dun, dun, dun. I don't know how she could be, but
I don't know. Yeah.
Everyone else.
that could be interesting to see, like, because it is you can definitely feel it. Like there's Daisy isn't like the perfect narrator. Like she isn't like I think there's things that are wrong with her that she's done in her family as well. Like she's not like the perfect character. Family has issues. I think so does she. So I don't know. I definitely think that could be possible that she'd be the killer. I think that'd be interesting.
I don't think who do I think is most likely? I mean, maybe Casey and Mika are right. Maybe the mom is the most likely right now.
Oh, I feel like the dad.
Or the dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. What about Rose putting that mouse into the crib?
I wasn't too put off by the mouse. I thought she was going to wring the mouse's neck. I thought that's where that was going. And then I was going to be, okay, this woman has issues. I'm more like the thing that I thought was creepiest about that was when she sang this song, like the last line, something about some kids do this, some kids die or something. That's what I thought was a little bit.
Some of us live, some of us die. Yeah.
Which is why she was going to wring the mouse's neck, but she didn't. So
yeah, I don't know. At first I feel like you'd remember if you find your baby with a mouse, so maybe the mouse ran away. But the mouse is a very newborn baby, so it's not running away. So like that would be a big thing. Oh, we found a baby mouse next to our newborn baby. That would be terrifying. And you would remember that forever, I feel like.
when she came running back in the house, that she came running back because she realized what the video was and that it was going to show on there that she had put a mouse in the crib. But I guess she didn't even remember any of that.
Yeah.
I mean, she was a girl, so maybe she wouldn't, but.
Yeah. And I don't know, I feel like that's like.
I thought she came running back in because I thought it was going to be like, oh my God, stop watching the video. No.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it's like I'm not saying it's normal to do something like that, but it's like children do very mischievous things that are like that if an adult did that, you'd be like, what the hell is wrong with you? But it's like it's a child and they're not meaning really any harm by it. They're just kind of doing stuff.
Well, I think she got harmed by it, but I think it was like she just didn't want the baby sister to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
I took it as being like that kind of a thing instead of something more ominous, but we will see.
Yeah. Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about yawning. Yeah.
You need some coffee.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Connor was more or less taken in by the Darker family. Now I remember his mom died and his father was abusive. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like how Nana went off on the dad.
Yes, I did. Yes,
I was a little annoyed that she called the dad because I was like, okay, the dad's just going to come get the kid and it's going to be a nightmare all over.
Yeah.
I was glad that that's not the way it happened.
That's what I thought as well, especially because you're an elderly woman and that's like a grown man who's abusing a child, that he probably wouldn't be against like harming you. But yeah.
I didn't think he was going to harm her. I thought he was just going to come get his kid and then like never let the kid go back to, anybody's house, never let the kid out of his sight or something.
Yeah. I don't know. But I mean, it ended up going well, that call. So yeah. Hi, Linda. The word here. Oh wait, your name is reading and knitting. Okay, I thought the comment was reading and knitting. Hello, hi. I am reading and I am knitting today. So yes. How are you doing, Linda? Let us know. We're all done. Saying hi. Done. All done saying hi. Got the 25% in power play and straight A's. That's one book title. Okay. Yeah.
Is this a hockey book? Is this a hockey romance book? Power plays and A's?
Maybe, yeah, like a
College.
college.
I learned is like a big thing. Hockey romance.
Yes, it is. Yep. I don't think have I ever read? I read one hockey romance. Yes. Hockey romances are also always the most insane things ever, right? The romance plotline is.
No, I don't think I've ever read one.
Like all of the romance plotlines are crazy. Like the hockey romance plotline I read, it was like polyamorous. Like it was wild. So like a lot of hockey romance plotlines are polyamorous. They're crazy. They're wild. There's a lot of stuff going on in them. But I could be totally wrong. It could be a sweet hockey romance,
I know. Or it could be like non-fiction story about Wayne Gretzky. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Let us know how much of a conclusion we just jumped to there. I'm loving it so far. Agreed. It's very, very yes. Maybe Connor brought someone with him, an accomplice. Yeah. And a part of me is thinking, is Trixie's father a part of the story? Because it's maybe it's not weird because I don't have divorce in my family, so I don't know. But the mom came. She invited Nancy, right? And they were married for decades. It could make sense when she invited Nancy, but Nancy doesn't even like her. I don't know. I guess
nobody seems to like Nana except Daisy and Connor. Yeah. Nobody else likes her. And Trixie. Well, all right, people that like her. Never mind.
But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like maybe what's her name? I don't know. The grandma doesn't like. I don't know. I feel like that was kind of weird. So maybe it's like, maybe that's not weird. Maybe that's normal. I went to my sister's wedding reception, and her mother and father-in-law were there, who are divorced and been divorced for many years, but they were there because that's their son's wedding reception, right? And they were like totally friendly and cordial, and their mothers and fathers are like best friends. So like, I don't know, maybe that's like totally normal.
Well, mom and dad are sleeping together, so I'm not sure.
Mom and dad are sleeping together,
divorced, as we.
So I guess, but did anyone know? Did Nana? Is her name Nana? Is that what they call her?
That's what I'm calling her.
Okay. Did Nana know they were sleeping together?
Nana knows everything, don't you know?
Yeah.
Nana knows all.
Yeah. And why are these tapes playing? Is there anyone that could have been?
I know. And like jettisoning themselves out of the player and just showing up on tables. So somebody is behind. I think Nana hired. I think Nana has an accomplice.
Okay. Who's?
Maybe Connor is Nana's accomplice. Maybe that's why she invited him.
Yeah. And maybe that is why. Maybe this is all like an elaborate ruse. And maybe she's dead. Maybe she's not dead. And Connor, that's why Connor had chalk on his jeans, because he was helping her write the stuff out.
Right. Maybe she's not dead, although the veterinarian did seem to check her out pretty good. And
Maybe the veterinarian is in on it.
Maybe, but she sure wanted to get the heck out of Dodge quickly. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, there's a lot. I have more questions than answers at this point after these 3 chapters.
Because it would exactly make sense, right? When Connor comes in, he cuts the boat, and then he sends Rose out there, because those are the only 2 that went out there. They're like, no, we'll go out there, we'll do it.
Right.
Like, no, the boat is cut or whatever. And it's the 2 of them orchestrating it with Nana. And either she's alive or maybe she's actually dead, but I don't know. I can easily see her being alive.
Yeah, I don't know. But now I think the kids are going to start getting picked off now.
Yeah.
Because like the video.
Yeah, I definitely hope someone gets murdered in the next chapter. Like, I'm excited for another person to get murdered. I know it's insane.
I thought they were going to go upstairs and mom and dad were both going to be dead.
I thought they were
open. Wow, they're moving through the killings, but no, that's not.
Yeah. You expected mom and dad to be dead, mom and dad to be in bed together before they were.
No, I expected them to be dead.
Okay, yeah.
Like when they couldn't find the dad, I was like, oh boy, he's going to be dead, like in the basement or something.
Oh, okay, yes.
And then when they find mom, she's going to be dead, and like that's what I thought. I thought whoever killed Nana has already killed 2 other people since they aren't in the kitchen.
I thought when they opened that door to his office that he was gonna be dead in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So maybe this Daisy is dead theory is a little bit is not exactly forefront in our minds. Maybe the Nana is alive theory is more what we are actually thinking about. Where are we at? When he first arrived, I mean. What are you referring to? Knowing that Connor, remember what happened to Connor? Oh, cut the rope.
Yeah, maybe Connor cut the rope when he first arrived. Yeah.
Oh, burn the commas with him. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant as well. Mm-hmm. That he just like had someone with him, and that guy is like, or that person is like stashed out in the backyard, just like, you know.
I know. I wouldn't want to be the accomplice that's like, I'll just wait out here in the storm while you go in and do your thing.
Yeah. So if Grandmom loved Halloween tricks, would it be she wouldn't be capable of pulling off fake death on her own? Just a thought. Yes. So we're all kind of thinking that there's a fake death happening and that it has to be.
I don't know that I'm thinking that though, only because
really,
I mean, like Rose is yes, not a doctor, but even someone who's not a doctor knows how to find a pulse. Right? Knows how to check respirations.
Yeah.
She's been laying on that floor for a long time.
Yeah.
So like you can only hold your breath. And I don't know that you can ever stop your heart, but like, wouldn't Rose have, even a veterinarian can tell when a person isn't breathing and no heartbeat. So that's why I think Nana's not dead unless Rose is in on it, but I don't know when Rose would be in on it. Rose doesn't like the old lady either.
I think Rose is in on it. I think her death has been faked and Rose is in on it. So you can't stop your pulse because your pulse is with your heartbeat, right?
Right.
And
you can't.
You can hold your breath. You can slow your heartbeat down significantly into like the 50s or whatever. To fake your death and stuff like that, but which might not be true. That might just be
a beat every second. It's a beat every second. If you're like, you can't slow your heart rate down to where you're only doing like 1 beat a minute.
No, it's 50
right.
beats.
So someone is checking your pulse.
Yeah.
They're not going to be like, oh, I don't feel a heartbeat. We're done.
Yeah. No.
It's going to be like a good 30 seconds, especially if it's your mother, grandmother.
Yeah. So Rose, and why would Nana have known? Why would Nana know how to do that? That's probably very difficult.
Right,
so,
and she had to be dead enough that none of them were like, "We need to try CPR." Right?
Yeah, and also, yeah.
I don't think it's a fake death, but I've been wrong about things before. Yeah, I think Rose totally checked her out.
Yes, Rose definitely checked her pulse because, like, okay, go vet, check her pulse. Right.
Yeah.
Mm, mm, mm. Hello, Courtney. How you doing today?
Hey, Courtney.
Saying hi, hello. I definitely would not choose to go on a
No.
boat in a storm period. Yeah. He just boats across this river or whatever the hell it is. And it's like, I feel like it'd take a skilled person to do that. And the fact
Yeah.
that Rose just volunteers is like, it's suspicious. I think Rose and Connor have faked, and Nana have faked her death.
Huh. Huh.
Saying hi, asking how you're doing.
Courtney, are you reading this book with us, or you just hear us talking and you're like chiming in? Have you
I
read
think
this
yeah.
book? Do you know like what we're like? Have you read Daisy Darker? Are you reading it with us right now? What's going on?
Yeah, let us know. Her, what does it say?
Her weird is normal?
Who are we talking about?
I don't know who's weird. I can't remember what we said. Who's weird? It's weird. Daisy's weird.
Maybe
Maybe Rose is weird.
someone crossing a river in a storm is weird. I would assume what you're talking about. Still a little bit banged up, but it's getting better. We're talking about Mika. Mika, how you doing?
I don't know. I feel lost.
I'm a little lost. Sorry. That's good. Slow and steady. Mika, are you okay? Has something happened?
I missed
It's
something.
common nursery rhyme.
Even that last sentence, though, is that the last sentence of that nursery rhyme? I didn't
No.
think it was. Mama's gonna buy you if that mockingbird don't sing. Mom's gonna buy you a diamond ring. If that diamond ring turns fast, Mom's gonna buy you a looking glass. If that looking glass is broke, Mom's gonna buy you a billy goat. If the billy goat does something,
Does it? I don't know.
I thought
I
the
know
last
it's
sentence was
Billy.
something positive.
Yeah.
Mama's gonna buy you another one day or something. Maybe our parents just sanitized it. And the nursery rhyme really is morbid, but our mom and grandma, when they sang it to us, they put like a nice spin on the end. I don't know.
Because, like Mika said, nursery rhymes definitely can be creepy. Like they're like about like children dying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like a part of that song is like a child is like in a tree or something like that. So I don't. It's a lot going on here. Hello,
Hello.
Raven. How you doing? Oh, I met Nick.
Ooh.
Maybe next to die, possibly. Okay, so you think the mom is right there, ready to die, potentially. Saying hi. Yes, yes, yes. More highs, yes. Oh, wait. Oh, yep, there you go. It's an
Oh, it
endless
is.
happy romance. There we go.
Okay.
Yep. You were right, Vivian. Yes.
Oh, well, I
Hopefully
like
you are.
things, but I'll take this one.
Hopefully you're enjoying it.
We're good.
How are y'all today? We are pretty good. Yes. A little tired, but good. A lot of nursery rhymes were to warn children about things. Interesting.
I feel like that's what this nursery, like in this book, I feel like that's how they're using these nursery rhyme things is to
Yeah.
like give out warnings about things that are about to happen.
Especially also if Daisy died. Like if Daisy died as a child, I don't know. Is this book gonna go like super paranormal?
Well, didn't she? She says she died like 5 times, right?
Yeah, true. So she did die as a child, but she came back. Now, I wonder, it's interesting how there's details about her other deaths, but they're not super heavy. So maybe that means she isn't dead. Maybe she survived.
Right. Like she always seems to come back.
Yeah.
I know. I can't tell if she's dead. There is something weird about her, though. Oh, maybe that's the weird comment. There is something weird about Daisy. And I don't know if it's that she's dead or if it's something else, but there's something like, can't put my finger on about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Agreed. Rose cut the rope, allegedly. True, and I think folklore used to be darker anyways. Yes.
Yes.
Like Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid
Well, like
was
all the fairy tales are dark until Disney got a hold of them and made them nice.
Yep. My sister always hated those nursery rhymes. Like when my mom used to sing them to me or whatever, she'd be so upset. She'd be so scared because she hated I don't know, was it You Are My Sunshine? That made my sister so upset
Why? I love that song.
because she thinks it's sad. Like it's like about a child dying or whatever. I don't know. She was probably like 10 when this was happening. But it really would make her very upset. My mom would not sing the song around her. But I loved it. Like I was like, this is like a good song.
Yeah.
But like when I was like 3, but it's like she absolutely hated the song. You guys didn't read the Discord. I fell down the stairs on last
I didn't know that. And by the way,
What?
were you scared? Because remember we were talking about falling down the stairs versus falling off a cliff, and if you would be scared if you were falling down the stairs versus falling off a cliff. I didn't know that.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. We should have read the Discord.
I haven't been in the Discord all week. Sorry.
Yeah, I wasn't really either.
Are you okay?
How did are you okay? Did you break anything? You said you saw some bumps and scratches. Let us know. I'm so sorry that happened.
Gosh.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. How many was it in your house, like one story?
I feel like,
or is it
tell us the story, or I guess I should go read the Discord.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right. From now on, I will try to go in the Discord every day and see if everybody's all right.
Yes. I'm so sorry that happened to you, Mika.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Well, I hope the things that happen in this book are not going to start happening to us. Right? Because what's her name was like, I would push someone down the stairs.
Yeah, Lily.
I don't like.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Everyone be careful until we're done reading this book.
Yeah. I think Rose threw the mouse in the crib. Maybe foreshadowing of her true nature, so like an evil. So because she does seem pretty good. Like she seems like a normal person, but maybe there is something lurking behind that we're not aware of. Eventually killing Nana. Probably, yeah. Good point. It's why I posted in the Discord because we talked about it.
Well, I'm glad that you didn't get like knocked over the head. I'm glad you didn't get thrown off a cliff.
Yes.
Also, I'm glad you didn't get poisoned.
Injected with insulin, yeah. Nothing broke, just black and blue, and a light concussion. Oh no. I'm so sorry for that, Mika.
What happened? Nothing broke, like miss a step? Did someone push you? What happened?
Yes.
And where? You fell down the steps where? Like in a public place? At your house?
Let us know. Or we can read the Discord. Sorry we didn't read the Discord before.
That's
it used to be that Cinderella step store. Oh yes, cut up.
Ooh, I never heard this version.
Yes. So the stepsisters, or maybe even like the people in the town or whatever, the stepsisters, they cut off their toes to be able to fit into the
I never heard that. Ooh.
And the Ariel thing, the Little Mermaid, the story is that like it was like I guess agonizing for her fin to become 2 legs, and every single step she took, it felt like she was walking on glass. And she ends up killing herself. She ends up jumping into the ocean and drowning, I believe, at the end of the story. In Snow White, it was her mother that was jealous of her daughter, not her stepmother. Now, Snow's the one with the apple, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't
No, that's Sleeping Beauty. Well, I think Snow White had an apple in it too, but I think Sleeping Beauty is the one that we think of that's really with the apple.
I thought Sleeping Beauty was the one where she pricks her finger on the spinning wheel.
No, that's Rapunzel. No,
Oh, that's
that's
not Rapunzel.
oh wait,
Rapunzel.
Beauty might be, but isn't there an apple involved in Sleep? Oh, I thought there was an apple in Sleeping Beauty. Like she bit into the apple and that's what made her fall asleep. Clearly, we don't know our fairy tales. This is why
No.
we needed to read a retelling of a fairy tale.
Yeah, I don't.
Our fairy tales.
Yeah, I haven't watched really a lot of those movies. I never. Apparently, as a child, this is so weird. Apparently, as a child, my favorite princess was Aurora, right? Because she's blonde and pink. Love her. Okay. And I told my mom I wasn't ready to watch the movie. So she'd be like, let's watch, let's watch Sleeping Beauty. And my mom, I was like, no, I'm not ready. I can't watch it yet. I don't know what that meant, or if that, like, I don't know what that, like, I don't know, but apparently I refused to watch the movie about my favorite princess, and I've never seen it to this day. And I don't know why, but I just, like, no, I'm not watching, can't watch it, not ready yet.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Sleeping Beauty is, I'm sorry, Snow White is the apple. Sleeping Beauty doesn't have an apple. She pricks her finger on a spinning wheel. And also, I'm watching someone who is currently spinning some yarn, and spinning wheels don't have anything that can prick your finger on them. They're not sharp. There's nothing that can prick your finger. In our house, I just lost my balance and somehow fell. Oh my gosh.
Backwards.
Oh my gosh, Mika, I am so sorry
That would be scary, falling backwards down the stairs.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm so glad you didn't break your neck.
Yeah, and I'm so glad you're okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. Wow. That definitely is terrifying. Yeah. I'm glad you're okay.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. So everybody's still alive, but I think one of the somebody's got to die soon. We are 26% of the way into the book.
Yes, and we're 6 hours we're like 5.5, 6 hours till low tide.
Right. All right.
Things rarely live up to hopes. And don't know what that word is. Potential.
And pedestal.
Pedestal. Yeah, pedestal. Have it on. If you watch it now, in my opinion, you'll be disappointed. Yeah. And I always said there's a couple little clips in like the DVD or whatever. There's like a little extra clips, and it's like she's like wishing for animals, and she ends up like getting all these chickens and horses in her house. And that is how I imagine the story is just a girl in a house, and she's just like spawning chickens everywhere with magic. And obviously that's apparently not the tale of Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, and my favorite princess is no longer Sleeping Beauty. It's Rapunzel. Which is she's kidnapped as a child, Rapunzel, right?
I seriously, I don't really know the fairy tales.
Yeah, so she's born, and she has this magical power in her hair that her hair gives eternal life, and being around her gives you like eternal life or like eternal beauty. And a woman kidnaps her when she's a baby, and she is the princess. She's the princess of this land or whatever. And she's stuck in this tower, and her hair is really long. And then, obviously Flynn Rider comes and saves her, and he ends up cutting her hair, and she has a short brown bob. And yeah, she goes back and she becomes a princess with him. It's a good movie, I feel like. Mm-hmm. It's really good. Also, like Flynn Rider. Anyway, but I think it's a really good movie. Anyway, okay. Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the fairy tales. I'm very bad. Cinderella is maybe the only one I know because it's like the most common retelling, I guess. There's all retelling. Yeah.
For sure, Cinderella. Or Beauty and the Beast.
Or whatever. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast too.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. I've seen that movie many times. I think. Or at least the newer movie I've seen. Okay. Are we ready to read more chapters? Or
I think we should read, yes, we can, yeah. I think we should read we should do at least one more round. Probably just one more round, 6:30. Yeah.
Yeah, need to be off by like 3:30. So it's 56 to 16, so it's about 20 minutes, and then 15 minutes, and then another about 20 to 15 minutes. Want to read 3 more chapters?
I'm up for 3 more.
So 13, 14, and 15.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay, yeah, no. Oh, but 16 is kind of short.
16, you said 16 is kind of short?
Yeah, 16 is from 48 to 01. So
So
it's,
should we read 13, 14, 15, 16?
is that work for you guys? Or is that too long?
Works for me.
So, well, it would be about a half an hour of the audiobook. About an hour. Let's not do that.
Okay.
Let's do, so it'd be about 40 minutes of the audiobook. So
Okay.
minutes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So 13, 14, 15.
Okay. Not 16.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So 13, there has to be a space in between that. Ooh, okay. Done, not none. 15. There we go. Okay. Save. Boop. Okay, there we go. Reading Daisy Darker from chapter 13 through chapter 15. Comment done.
Okay.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Happy reading. I'll see y'all in about 20 to 40 minutes.
All right.
Okay, I believe we're all done. Sorry if you hear that, my heater is turning off.
Your heater? Is that what you said?
Yeah, can you hear that whooshing noise? Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I
heater's
did.
right next to me. And yeah, I'll move y'all over to there, a better position. Yeah, I have like a heater that blows air out. And it was on. Anyway, so I went a little farther than I should have. I just got zoned out and I went
Uh-oh.
oh no, I went like a quarter of the way through the next chapter. Nothing much really happened extra.
Okay.
So it's fine.
Nobody else is dead. You don't know about anybody else being dead?
No, nobody else has been murdered. We're back. We're in when she gets locked in the cupboard, right? We're in that time. So
Oh, okay.
we're
Okay.
like in her perspective then. So yes, wow. Dad's dead. Dad's been murdered. And he's been poisoned. And Connor and Rose were conspiring together. They were talking.
I don't know if they were conspiring together.
But they were talking, and it kind of goes with the theory that maybe this has been planned.
Maybe, except I don't think they are the ones that are doing it, because why would Connor be wanting to call the police if he was the one that was knocking people off?
True. Her and Connor are the only ones that want to call the police.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I kind of think Trixie might be dead.
Trixie might be dead.
Yeah. I mean, you
Poison.
can't just willy-nilly drug your kids
Yeah.
and not expect there to be an accident.
And the way the mom said it was like, I used to do that to you guys all the time. It's like, that's insane. Like my mother, like my pediatrician growing up, she was like, you should give, like, to my mom, like, you should give her Benadryl just like to calm her down sometimes. Like, you can, if you want to go to sleep, give her Benadryl. She's crying, give her Benadryl, like, to just like knock her out for a little bit. And my mom was like, no, I'm not. I have no plans on doing that. Like, I'm not going to. Like, she refused. She was like, I'm not going to do that. So it's like, that's so strange for a mother to be like, okay, I'm just going to give my child drugs to knock them out.
I get nervous when my adult friends take medicines that they haven't been prescribed.
Yeah.
Like, oh, well, my friend had a bunch of Valium, so they gave it to me for my flight. And I'm like, no.
No. Yeah. Like, literally, like, the other day I needed some medicine for a symptom I was having, and I looked up on drugs.com, and you can look up a medicine, and then you can look up any other medicine that could react with it. So I put my 2 medications in there with that medicine, and it would have reacted with it. And so I was like, I'm not gonna take that one. So I bought another medication that, would have worked with it. And that made me like get sick still, but that was from other reasons, I feel like. But so you have to, like, I don't understand how people aren't super overly careful with that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know.
They're not.
Like,
And
people, if they
so nervous, because I think this is how
yeah.
people accidentally overdose.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you think Lily might be, not Lily. I think Trixie might be in a not good way right now. I could see that.
What so it was poison, bopping over the head, poison, head trauma, falling down the stairs, falling off a cliff, and the insulin. Was there anything else? 5 things, that was it?
Well, the poison was from Mom. Nancy was the one with the poison, but that's it. Which is kind of strange that 2 of them have gotten sick, right? Like that have gotten poisoned, like, physically through a drink, because
Who else got poisoned from a drink?
I'm sorry, saying Dad and Trixie.
Oh, yeah, I don't know if Trixie is poisoned from a drink. That's why I'm trying to figure out, like, how is she gonna die if it's not, like, what's the other way? Yeah.
Now, there is insulin between her toes. It could be that. And now her mom, now I didn't realize, Lily is actually diabetic, so she does actually have insulin on her.
Not anymore. She can't find her kid.
Oh, true. Yes. Maybe she dies of reverse of what her theory was to kill someone with. Like, instead of having too much insulin, she doesn't have enough insulin.
Maybe. Or maybe someone insulined Trixie.
Yeah. Maybe.
All right. The video is very weird.
Yes. Very.
I don't know the purpose. Like, for real, her sisters don't like her. But I feel like that may be normal. They're like older like 7 and 8 years old, or 8 and 9 years old, with a baby in the house. Like, I could see they wouldn't like her very much. They do like to torture her.
And
but
that's
what's going on in that? Other than just like simple torture. And what's the deal with all the mice?
Yeah, the constant referencing to like there being mice is crazy, but I don't know. And I have that age gap, right? So my closest sibling to me is 7 years older than me, and it's 10, and then it's 11. And we definitely weren't like super, like, we definitely had our issues when we were kids, right? But it wasn't anything to that extreme. Like, nothing like, people weren't locking me in cupboards with like a spider because I was scared of them. Like, that wasn't happening. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I just feel like I don't know. I mean, I can understand why she wouldn't be able to be close with Lily after that, even as an adult.
Well, also Lily's a pretty terrible person.
Yeah, that is true. And then in this chapter, we also got a bit with Connor and his father, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's interesting that, I don't know, do we think that Daisy was dead then when Daisy was like, part of me's like, was Daisy dead then at the birthday? That like she didn't go and sit with Connor didn't talk to her.
Because I don't think we've gotten to the part where she dies, if she's dead.
If she's actually dead, yeah. I don't know. So did him and his father's relationship ever get better?
Someone is going to notice if a ghost is eating birthday cake and say something.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, I don't think she's dead. I think we're going to find out what happened to her. And I think it does have something to do then with Connor, which is why the rest of the family hates him, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. There's a lot of mysteries going on in this book.
Yes, there is. I don't know. I feel like it's gotten more. I feel like the last book not got less confusing, but like, I don't know.
No, I feel like the last book, we had no idea what was going on. And it was because I remember saying, I hate this. Like, nothing is nothing's happening. Nothing's becoming clear. It's just like a whole bunch of random stuff. I feel like this book is not as just a bunch of random stuff. Like, this book, I can see there's actually somehow this all does fit together.
Yes. I feel like that's why it's kind of, I guess, harder to read, because with the other book you're kind of like going along with the story. This one, there's theories that, I don't know. This one definitely feels different. Which one are you liking more? Obviously, this one?
100%. This one, way more. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's definitely the last one.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It was so, I don't know. I can't stop thinking about Robin. Mika and Casey, which one are you preferring so far? What was it called? Rock, paper, scissors, or Daisy Darker? Let us know. Where are we at? Oop, no. Oh wait, really? Oh wait, I've read that comment already. Here we are. Done. We're all done. Okay. Nope. Okay, there you go. I'm worried that Trixie is not going to wake up again. Yes.
Me
Definitely.
too.
Agreed. Definitely. Yes. And I would not be at all surprised that the mothers in the family drug their children. Yeah, they seem like those kind of people.
Yeah.
They're pretty bad mothers.
Yeah.
And the fact that Lily and her mom are so close is so strange. I feel like
What do you think about the big revelation that Nancy got pregnant on purpose?
that is just so like just infuriating. Like that's just like the most annoying thing ever. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like something she would do, like kind of a selfish thing to do. What do you think?
I didn't think much about it, but I feel like it must play a part in this story just because otherwise it wouldn't be a thing.
Yeah.
It would have been mentioned.
Yeah. hmm It's just so clear that she doesn't like her children are only for one purpose, right? Like her children are. She doesn't care about her children's feelings or how her decisions affect their lives, right? Like she has
Yeah,
no.
that. But I think something happened, and I think if Daisy's dead, I think they were all a happy family until whatever happened happened.
Now that could be. Now that could be a what is it called? A callback, a foreshadowing, or something like that from Connor's family. They were all a happy family until mom died, and then everybody started going off.
Right.
So maybe they were all a happy family until Daisy died, and then everything started going bad.
I mean, because it seems like everything we're seeing in all of these videos so far is how much like mom and dad love each other and everyone, the kids are all happy, except they're like torturing their little sister, which is what you do. But
Yeah.
I'm just like, but they're all really young. And it
Yeah.
seems like whatever happened that turned mom and dad against each other hasn't happened yet.
Yeah. And the way the mom was locking in on that video of her, like just the firstborn, like when she was born, when Daisy
Yeah.
was born, was so like I don't know. I never can pronounce that word. Suspicious. Suspicious, right? That's the word.
Suspicious. Yeah.
No,
You have a list.
like
You got a
like
list when you say other words.
no, I can't.
That's
No,
the
I
only one,
don't.
suspicious,
But
but it
no,
sounds like you have a lisp.
I do when I say this word. Like suspicious isn't like as in like a singular thing. It's like this thing is on this one thing,
Yeah.
not suspicious. Anyway, that she's like looking at her daughter, like it was kind of like trying to give like oh Daisy's dead, kind of. Be right back. I'm gonna take my garbage out. Go ahead. I can't stand Lily or Nancy. Agreed.
I agree.
Yeah, I can't stand most of this family. Absolutely, yeah.
That's fair.
But I'm loving the book. Okay.
Me too.
Yes. Agreed.
Loving it more
I
than rock, paper, scissors or less?
Good question. Let us know. I feel like rock paper scissors is like a 9.5 out of 10. This is like a 9. Like
Ooh.
it's really good, but it's not as good. It's a little not as good. What if Connor accidentally killed Daisy, or Connor and Rose were uh were hooking up and something bad happened to Daisy, like she wasn't being watched, maybe. Yeah. Yes, I'm thinking that yeah, maybe she's dead, maybe she's not dead, maybe she's like disabled or something like that. Um because she doesn't speak loudly. She only whispers, right?
Right.
So maybe
Right.
she has an injury where she maybe has like a trach, or like maybe her vocal cords are
Yeah,
messed up, like
I
that.
sort of at the beginning was like, is she nonverbal? Like, is there something
Yeah,
else about her? And then I was like, no, maybe she's dead because nobody's talking to her. But
yeah,
it was something that I was like, there's something else about her that's
yeah,
weird. That's not uh that's suspicious, as you would say.
yeah. Yeah. Depends on how it would be all tied together. Yeah. But I definitely don't. I think there's something definitely going on between them where they're colluding, they're conspiring together, and things happening.
I wonder if they weren't. This is probably not the right word for them when you're teenagers, but if they were not lovers.
Yeah.
And then maybe Daisy like got mad because she wanted Connor to be her boyfriend or something, or I don't know.
Yes.
I got the sense that Connor and Rose had like a romantic history or had some kind of a past.
Yes.
That made them more
absolutely, yeah,
cozy.
Yeah.
But it is weird that she wouldn't tell the whole family about the whiskey and the poison, right? That she did say it out loud, but then it's weird that she would then want to talk to Connor privately about the poison.
Yeah. Because I think that there's something going on there. Because maybe they set up Grandma's death, but they're like, we didn't set up this death. We didn't plan on this happening. You know what I mean? Right.
Nobody seems very nervous about the fact that Grandma's not in the kitchen anymore.
Yeah, no, we're all just like, okay, well, she's got to be somewhere.
No, they're not freaking out about that at all.
Yeah, which is very.
Somebody was going to say, oh, yeah, I actually moved her into her study because she can't just lay here on the kitchen floor. But no, nobody moved her. So I don't know why they're not freaking out about where is the body. Like, this is your mother.
Yeah. Yeah, your grandmother and her body has disappeared and you just don't care at all. You're just like,
yeah.
I'm sure we'll find her.
She's probably in the boat.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe. Maybe the rope wasn't cut and Grandma got in the boat and went away.
You still think Grandma's alive?
I think she could be alive. She could be alive.
I mean, that would be a great jaw-dropping twist if at the end of this we find out all of these people are alive. I don't know. I guess not at the end. She always kind of does it like in the middle. 70% in, we find out the big twist.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Anything else you have to say about what has happened? I don't think so. I think like everything.
I don't think so, but I'm like sad for whoever's going to get tossed off the cliff. Right? Because that's where this is going.
Yeah. Who do we think it'll be? I feel like it'll be, I don't know, maybe Lily.
I think Lily.
Yeah, or maybe like.
Yeah, no, I think Lily's going to get pushed down the stairs because she's so like rage-inducing. To push them to the cliff, you have to like take them to the cliff, right?
Yeah. Or they have to be outside.
Yeah, you got to like premeditate it. Where I could see someone just getting really pissed at Lily and just shoving her down the stairs.
Yeah. Okay. So maybe Rose will get thrown off the cliff.
Maybe Rose will get thrown off the cliff.
Or the mom. The mom might be drunk and just go back.
That's true.
Yeah. Sorry about my cat. She's going crazy over here. She was waking me up in the middle of the night. She was rubbing her face on my face and then she was biting my nose.
Oof.
Like constantly just kept just starting to chew on my nose. And it's like her breath stinks so bad.
Ew.
It's like, girl, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yes, adorable, but annoying, but adorable.
Not adorable. Bad cat breath? No.
That is adorable.
My face. No. No.
But not a cat chewing on my face. The cat you were sitting didn't ever chew on your face.
No. Never.
When she gets excited, she likes to like rub her face on my face, and she's like, I gotta bite you, and she gets like real excited. Sometimes, and it's to my hand. So strange. You're strange. Yes. Oh, wait. Well, anything else you have to say?
Oh, Mika was right about the name crossing off, like the dad's name.
Yes, she was. The name, four of the names were crossed off.
Four of the names were crossed off.
I thought it said four. Maybe it was 4 lines. Maybe it was like 1 line, 2 line, but it was
yeah. So now I'm like, I need to go back and find out, because if they're going in order of the poem, then we know who's next.
It's mom, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah. Lily, I'm sorry, Casey, do you remember who's next on the poem?
I can probably find out.
Mm-hmm.
Little book right here. Oops, come here, book. Where are you? Okay, let's see.
Now she's angrily chewing on me because she's overstimulated. Holly, you're still purring. Okay.
I'm looking for the poem.
She doesn't remember.
Okay. Yep. Daisy Darker's mother is next. Then Rose, then Lily, then Trixie.
Okay. So hopefully we get the mom and maybe Lily tomorrow.
And then the niece. And I think the niece is going to be the insulin, and I think she's already dead. We just don't know it yet.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then what? Then what happens? Right? Like that, because they're the only ones left then are Daisy and Connor.
Yeah. Do you think the dog's gonna get killed?
I don't, but only because I don't care about the dog at all. I don't think the dog is a main character in this book, and so I don't know why anyone would kill the dog. Why? What do you think? You think the dog is about?
I hope the dog doesn't get killed. I hope the dog don't get killed.
Have you ever read a book where the dog did get killed?
That
wasn't about the dog, like a book about a dog. The dog dies, but
no, I've never. I don't think I ever read a book where a dog gets murdered. At least on purpose.
It would be just random.
Yeah.
To have the dog.
And it is apparently like a very huge trigger warning. A lot of people, if there's an animal being killed in a book, that's like people like very let people know about that. And I don't think I've ever read a book an animal gets killed, because it is a lot to read. But I mean, humans getting murdered, so
I know, right?
Yeah,
humans getting murdered.
I suspect we won't go in order. Okay.
I know, it seems like we shouldn't if we're going to keep the suspense up, but that's why I'm surprised that the dad was the first to go.
Yeah. I think it'll be suspenseful, as in when does it happen? How is it going to happen?
Maybe.
Less of the who's next. But also, people really aren't going to want to notice. You're not going to want to notice that the list is being followed, right?
But if that's the list then too, then it means unless Connor is the killer,
Daisy.
It's somebody that we don't know.
Yeah.
Unless Daisy.
Unless it's Daisy or Connor.
It doesn't seem like the narrator is the killer.
Doesn't, but it could be.
The narrator seems as confused about what's happening as everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But yes, I think tomorrow. So tomorrow we're going to start at chapter 16.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
How many chapters are in this book?
30, 60? Not sure.
Oh, 60? That's a big range. I was like, 30. It's like, we're like halfway done. 50.
50. Okay. I was in between there.
We were in between. So we've got a long way to go. We're only on chapter 16.
We're 34% in, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
Which isn't bad.
Well, we're not going to finish it tomorrow.
No.
But we'll start at chapter 16.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be too predictable. Stephen King has killed a dog in a horrible way. while it looked as the killer was truthful, it
But
looked
that was like that was that Cujo? So the book was about the dog, right? Is that Cujo where he killed off the dog?
I don't know. Now, was there a dog killed in the other Stephen King book, in the book you read that I read, the Kennedy book?
Not that I recall.
There was I did actually have read a book where a dog was killed. The 365 Days books, bad books, don't read them. There's no happily ever after. But the old love interest, he chops up her puppy and puts it in a shoebox. Yeah. Where are we at? It's a book, not real life. He's not that psycho. Yeah. Holly, hold on. Can't wait till tomorrow. Yes. Not Cujo. That book was not about the dog. Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. Yes. Different book. Interesting. Okay. Anything else you have to say? Are we done for today?
I think we're done for today.
Okay.
Unless, because I don't think we can keep reading, because by the time we read again and talk, it's too late.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, it was very fun today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
This is a good book. This is a really good book.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a little bit kind of like, maybe we should just do this every day. Like, should we just cancel the rest of our stuff this week and do it every single freaking day this week?
Would you be available Thursday?
I mean, I don't know. Should we talk about that?
I guess we should talk about it in the Discord.
Could you guys, Mika or Casey, could you guys do Thursday?
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so this week, boy, it means I got to stay up late after and do work after, but
I'm down.
No. I can't. I got to take it back. I can't. This is like a crazy week. I can't abandon the stuff I have to do the stuff I want to do. So
maybe we can do it for another book club, or maybe
another book, and maybe next week. Like maybe next week, if we're like not getting through it, we'll talk about next week.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I've got this week planned out. I can't change what I've got planned.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we'll figure that out.
Sorry to get everyone's hopes up.
I'm taking part in a readathon. I do need to read other books. Okay, yeah.
Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay.
Make me feel better about putting the kibosh on my suggestion.
Yes.
Cool. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. Have a nice night. Bye-bye.
Bye.